Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this short because I recently just like came across this like crazy conclusion or revelation, I don't know. Basically for the past 3.5 years, almost 4 years, I've been debating whether I'm a lesbian. For like end of 8th grade, I went to the beach with like two of my friends for like a weekend, a fun little weekend in June or something. And we went to like a boardwalk or something. I don't know. And on my TikTok, I was just getting like, signs you're a lesbian, compulsive heterosexuality, and I was like, fuck off, what is this? And then I left the beach being like, oh my god, I think I'm a lesbian. But it was just a phase. I'm just kidding. I'm not one of those stupid people. And it's okay to be curious. It's okay. I'm sorry. I take that back. It just really pisses me off. Have you guys seen those TikToks where it's like, I used to be a 2020 gay kid. Yeah, I used to be one of the weird 2020 gay kids. It's like, hey, some of us still are weird 2020 gay kids. Get over yourself. But anyways, yeah, so I was like, and I pondered it for a little bit. In July, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm a lesbian. And that was that. And I thought that pretty much all the way up until last year, 2023. It's currently 2025. Just newly 2025. But when I was in 11th grade, the end of 2023, November, and I was like, oh my god, I think I'm in love with this boy from my math class. And it was like, so yeah. And then also in like January of last year, I had this like affair, a little love affair with this boy, and I don't know, it was all a blur. It was a strange thing. I don't know, but that's not what I want to talk about, basically. So I've been between lesbian, not lesbian, lesbian, not lesbian. I've had a revelation, and it's like, wow, I'm at peace. Wow, I'm at peace, because my friend was talking to me. I don't know, every time I've never really interacted with any, I don't have any lesbian friends. I've never really interacted with lesbians that much, aside from TikTok. I used to be really in the lesbian TikTok space back when I first discovered I was lesbian. Oh, I was in all the non-lesbians do not interact. I was there. I was interacting as a lesbian, you know? But so like, I don't know, the concept of just like not liking men isn't really discussed. Like my friends are constantly talking about like men they're attracted to, men they have a crush on, blah blah blah, watching a movie, that guy's hot, and I've always felt like this disconnect. Like I understand, like, yeah, he's hot, but like also I have my retainer and that's why I'm talking silly. But yeah, I can understand, like it makes sense, yeah, that guy's hot, but like not to me. And that's just like pretty much an experience, but everyone has different tastes. But like there's only so long you can tell yourself, oh, everyone has different tastes, until it's like, no, I think you're just not into dudes. Because like my friend, I watched this, what did I watch? Enchanted, the movie with Patrick Dempsey and Amy Adams, and my friend was gooning over Patrick Dempsey, and I was like, I'm so confused. It's an old man. Sure, he's like okay look, like I just do not get it, and it was really troubling for me. And I don't know, when she just watched Lemonade Mouth and she was talking about Mo's ex-boyfriend, and I was like it registered, cause like I understand, it's not even like he's not my type. I understand he's attractive. I can that computes, but it's like, I don't know, I just like, nothing's happening up here and nothing's happening down there. Sorry, but yeah, and I sit there confused. And also my hair is greasy, don't look at me. I'm wearing a slow dive shirt, I'm talking in my closet, it's almost 12 in the morning, don't look at me. But I'm to be listened to, not to be seen. Sorry, I can't keep my tongue in my mouth recently. I keep going like I've done that a lot, and I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just like, being a lesbian is such an interesting experience, because I don't know, like other, like, it truly is like a weird thing, because as a woman, or a girl, I guess, like ever since I was birthed, I just like, it's been shoved in my face, like, and when you grow up, you and your husband, like, no debating, like, I don't know, it's weird to find out. I saw this one pin on Pinterest, I'm a Pinterest girl. Follow me on Pinterest. JK, I'm not gonna drop the Pinterest. It's too personal. It's too personal. But it's what it is. It's weird to find out you like girls, but it's even weirder to find out you don't like boys. Because, like, like, as a woman, I feel like that's, like, been a given. Like, oh, you have vagina, you like dick. Like that Alex, what's her name? Kasani, is that her name? When it's like, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Dick. Sorry, I think about that a lot. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like kind of something that's always been assumed of you, like that's a part of your femininity, is liking dick. sorry, there's something wrong with me. But I don't know, like, it was never like a, like, I remember even when I was questioning if I was bisexual, I was like joking, oh, maybe I'm just a lesbian in denial, and yeah, that was it. Wait, hey, that was it. And that's just crazy to me, because I don't know, like, I don't know, I've always, like, kind of had this, like, disconnect with, like, femininity, and I could never explain, like, why. Like, I don't know, like, for a long time, I thought I was, like, a trans boy for a large portion of the 8th grade. I was like, oh my god, am I a dude? No, just a lesbian. Common misconception. You're not a boy, you're just a lesbian. And that's okay. Both are great options. Trans man, lesbian, both equal. I almost just said both equally as delicious. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's just, like, odd, because I don't know, even, like, when my friends are talking about, we're watching a movie and they're talking about, like, oh my god, that guy's so cute, blah, blah, blah. It's just, like, this disconnect, and no, it's not that deep, it's never that deep, but it's just, like, I feel like there's something wrong with me. It's like I should, like, I feel like some part of my femininity is being deprived. I'm depraved of a portion of my femininity because I don't like men, because that should be, like, my God-given right to like men and serve my husband, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, I feel like, I don't know. It's also this, like, weird thing where I have trouble. It feeds into, like, I don't have mommy issues. I have a mother. I love her, but we have a complex relationship. And she doesn't know I'm a lesbian. Doesn't know a thing. Doesn't know a damn thing. And, I don't know. It just, like, I don't know. It's just, like, I have a hard time, like, engaging with her. Like, I don't know, there's just, like, this chunk of, like, I know I keep saying this, like, I just feel like I'm not as feminine because I don't like men, which is odd. It's like, shouldn't the most feminine thing be woman dating woman? Shouldn't that be the most feminine of all? But no, in my brain, and at least, because just, like, the way women are presented and women are taught to be, I don't know, it's just, like, odd. It's kind of a mind fuck. It's kind of a mind fuck, if you will. I'm sorry, there's something wrong with me. I really should go to sleep because I'm tired, but I don't know, I just, like, this recently dawned on me. I used to, like, think boys that I wanted to be friends with, oh, I have a crush on them. Oh, I have a crush on them, because I didn't really have male friends when I was a kid, and I feel like that's pretty common for most women, and I think that's obviously because misogyny, and just, like, the patriarchy, like, oh, if a boy is friends with you, you guys are dating. Like, it just, like, was hard for me to conceptualize, to realize I can't, they're the only relationship with a man that I should have is boyfriend, or who's not my family member, obviously, because Ellis says no to incest. Sorry, this is addition. Ellis says no to incest, but like, the only the only way to interact with a man who is not in your family is romantically, correct? Platonic relationships just don't, like, men and women can't be friends. It's like, have you ever heard of gay people? And, like, because, like, that narrative is threaded throughout our society, I feel like gay people just sit here like, okay, so I guess if I want to be friends with this person, we have to date. Like, I've always, like, I just, like, internalized this idea that men don't want to talk to me unless they want to fuck me, so I should be fuckable. And I'm sorry for the vulgar language, but that's kind of what it is. Like, even, like, I go into relationships with men, not, like, romantic relationships, just platonic relationships with men, like, I feel almost, like, manipulative because I want this man to like me, because if he doesn't want me romantically, then, and, like, he realizes, like, this is why I kind of, like, hold off on telling men, like, I'm a lesbian, because once I realize, oh, I can't stick my dick inside of her, they don't want to interact with me. And I don't know if that's just, like, a, like, societal problem. I don't know if that's a me problem. I'm not trying to project any of my insecurities onto you guys, but yeah, I just, like, it takes me a while to fathom, oh, this is just platonic. We're just friends. Because that's okay. I don't have to be this, like, object of affect. Like, I don't have to be desired by this man. We can just be friends. Because be real, you have no interest in this man. You have no interest in this man. You just want him to like you for some strange reason. And I think that strange reason, as I just discussed, is if he doesn't like you, if he doesn't want you sexually, he doesn't want anything to do with you. I almost just said something so gross. I'm sorry. I'm just this thing that he impregnates and I serve him. Like, that's basically, I think, what it is. I think women are just, like, taught from a young age, grow up, find a man, have that man's kids, raise that man's kids, serve that man. And I think that's, like, just, like, it's weird when you don't fall into that because you don't like men, like, and I'm not trying to speak for bisexual women. When I thought I was bisexual, there was always, like, this comfort that, oh, if I ever get too scared, if marrying a woman becomes ever too scary for me, I can always date women, keep it on the DL, but, like, I can always do that on the down low, but, like, to be stable, I'll probably just end up marrying a man, to be safe, so it doesn't have to be uncomfortable with my family, I don't have to be, like, I don't know, this also just is me just, like, putting other people's comfort above my own, which is my own problem, but, it always felt like a kind of a safeguard, like, oh, well, I can still have a nice life by Death Conscious. Sorry, isn't that the song? Sorry, it's, like, I feel like I'm seeing shapes right now, like, but anyway, like, it always just felt like a kind of a safety net, like, oh, well, like, I won't hate my life being married to a man because I'm bisexual, I like both, that's a thing now, it doesn't just have to be, do you like fucking girls or do you like fucking guys? I like both, by pride, that song is horrible. It also says the D slur in it, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? But yeah, but, like, now I have to face, like, no, if I want to be happy, I'm gonna have to come face to face with lesbianism, and I'm gonna have to come out to my parents and my family members, and I'm gonna have to, like, at work be like, oh, going home to my wife, like, I'm gonna have to, I will be, like, it's like an impassable, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of this makes sense, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be, like, not an inconvenience, but, like, me being a lesbian will be an inconvenience for the rest of my life. Like, I'll have to say my partner, which already has people raising eyebrows, fruity, or I could just be bold and say my wife. But yeah, it's just like, I don't even know where I'm going with this. It's just like a lot scarier to realize, oh, I don't have that safe net anymore. Even if like, if I was a bi woman who, like, I'm not saying that like, oh, bi women have it so easy, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to start a war between bi girls and lesbians, because I stand with you guys. It's just like different, and I don't know. If anything, I'm just trying to speak for the people. What am I saying? Sorry, I really should end this video. Do I even post this video? I feel like I should, because I haven't posted anything in a long time, and I feel like the stuff I have been posting is the stupidest bullshit I've ever posted in my entire life. My last video I posted was a troll review of the girl I'm in love with. She gave me trolls for I almost said New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, and I ranked them. What's wrong with me? Hey. What is wrong with me? Am I moving in slow motion, or is that just me? Can you guys see that too? Or is there something wrong? It's getting really hot in here. Am I having a heat flash? But yeah, I might make another video on this one day, because I've been wanting to talk about lesbianism for a long time, because it's just a big part of me. And that's beautiful. I don't know. Main thesis: lesbianism makes platonic relationships with men very confusing, because I just feel like I have to be like desirable for them to want to be friends with me, even though I don't want a romantic relationship out of this. I just want to be friends. But like, if they I feel like I almost have to lie to their face and say, no, I'm interested, just so they can keep being friends with me. And I'm not trying to lead them on. I just want to be friends, but I'm scared. I'm not even saying men are evil creatures who, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say like men are evil creatures who only want me for sex. I'm just saying that's how it's perceived in my mind, and I assume that's because society told me, because nothing I could think could possibly be from my own mind, right? Or maybe I just made this all up. Maybe I'm schizophrenic. But just some food for thought, I guess. I don't know. Lesbianism does a doozy on your perceived femininity. Does that make sense? Your perceived. I'm ending this video. I'm so sorry.